Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki here, and many of you may remember this space here, this office, which was Mike's home office. Well, we have transformed it. It is now our home library. Mike and I, we sat down and we have been going through our home and assessing the spaces, and we wanted a space that could be a place where we come to look at family photos, we come do our virtual church services here, our family meetings are done here, and we just come here to relax. And so I want to take you through and show you how we did this on a budget. So let's get started. Okay, friends, this small space has always been a home office in our home. It was my home office at first, then it was Mike's, and now this room is for the both of us. It's what we call our home library, and we are loving it. And it is a small space. And so one thing was important is that we found furniture and things that scaled down to the size of the space. I love this coffee table here from Target. We did have to make alterations to it because it did sit on the floor and we felt like it was a little low. So what we did was we went to Lowe's and got these legs. We still need to stain them. We just picked up the stain this weekend to stain the wood, the color of the table, but we are loving the height with it now, and it fits now. We wanted it just slightly higher, but we love the fact that it is adjustable. Now, one thing about the space is that we didn't want to spend a lot of money. We did want to tweak because we're working on several different spots in the house, and so we really wanted this space here to stay budget friendly but to be beautiful. I found this candle here from Home Goods, not Home Store, Home Goods, and I also got a real plant for in here from Lowe's, and then the pot is from Michael's. Now you'll notice the tree in the back, and that's from a company called Nearly Natural. I purchased that on the website, and they just kind of have all different artificial plants, and so I bought a few from them, and I've been happy so far. And so it's a combination of real plants and not real plants, but one thing I like is when you put a real plant in the room, it helps the plants that are not real, the fake ones, look more realistic. And so there is a combination of here in this room, and you'll notice the room is basically, like I love, just neutrals, but more a little bit on, you'll see a more of an ivory color in here because now that we've changed out our floors, the gray was a little too stark, and so I'm trying to warm up those colors throughout the home by adding a little more of the cream colors in the space. And so the sofa here, we actually wanted to put 2 chairs, and Mike and I said, well, we'll get 2 chairs, we'll go to like Home Goods or At Home or somewhere and just get 2 cute chairs to put in our home library, one for him, one for her. But when we went to At Home, I think it was, we saw these scaled down sofas, and they're scaled down in size, and it would really fit the room because the room is, I don't know if you can tell here, but it's a very small room. And so this furniture, the scale of this furniture just fit. Now, ideally, it's probably not the top of the line of quality, but one thing that Mike and I looked at, it was sturdy, it was comfortable, and it fit the scale of the room. So we said, this is just our little cozy corner, so we said it would work. Now, I got the pillows from Home Goods, and I thought they were cute. It brings it a little more gray than the cream, and that's what I needed to kind of, have it cohesive within my house. The curtains I found on Amazon, and these I have in a few places in my home. I love these curtains. I'll link all that I can think of in the description box below, by the way. And this is a picture that I found in Home Goods, and it's got that coastal feel to it. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, so I said, you know what? I don't really put coastal things in my home, but it'd be nice to put something like this in this space here. The rug is actually from boutiquerugs.com, and they actually sent me this rug when I had, we had install the floors in our home, and they gave us the rugs for our home, so I think it fits. The only thing is I'm thinking the scale of the rug may be just slightly too small. Let me know what you think. I was looking at it and I was like, maybe I need to get it a little larger for this space. I'm not really sure about that, but let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think? I love the color, but I just think the scale of the rug is just slightly too small. And then the bookcase is just an IKEA bookcase. It's the one that was in Mike's office. We decided to keep it. We like it. It works, and we think it would be perfect for the books because, again, this is supposed to be our home library. And so what I did was I went on Etsy, and there's a company called Tiny Fern Shop, and I actually ordered from two companies. I'll put them both below in the description box. But what you can do is you can order books. They're used books from them, but all of the spines of the book are those in the color you choose. And I wanted all white, gray, and black books with gold, silver, and a little bit of rose gold in the spine of the book. And so what that did was that really kept the bookcase and the library part looking cohesive. And one thing that was important for Mike and I is that we had a selection of books on all different subjects, because we wanted it to be a place that even with friends and family come over and they wanted to have a nice read, it was something on all different subjects. Now, you cannot choose the books when you order from these companies. You can't choose the books, but what I did tell them was, I said, we're a Christian family, just tell them a little bit about yourself, and they will I noticed from my experience, they catered the books around our lifestyle. But in the end, I love how it looked, because I had a combination of subjects, but then the books all in the spine and the colors coordinated with my home. Now, the light up there we got from Lowe's, and again, it was budget friendly. It was right at $100. Very simple, but slightly modern, and so we thought it would fit the space nicely, especially since the coffee table was kind of modern. We thought it was nice to get the light fixture, which is right over it, to be in the same style. And friends, there's still things I need to do in the space. Like right here, this wall has no artwork, but I'm holding out till I find what I really want. I really want an acrylic framed piece, and so I'm going to hold out till I find that. Other than that, I think we're pretty good to go with the room. Ideally, I had thought about putting a small round table on one side of the sofa, the longer sofa, but then I thought it's going to be too crammed, and I don't want it to be crammed. And we have the coffee table to sit a beverage or things like that, so I didn't want to overcrowd it. And so if you have a small living room space such as this, I would encourage you to just limit the amount of things that you put in the room so that you can have more living space and walking space. And so that's kind of what I'm going to do here. I'm not putting any more pieces in here. I'm going to leave it at this, and this is fine. It's just, besides the artwork, which is considered vertical space hanging on the wall, that's all that else is going in this room, and maybe more books on the bookcase as we grow our collection. So now, when I set up the books, I didn't want the bookcase full, because I want to be able, for Mike and I to be able to shop more books as we go through the years that we love or want to put in our collection here. And so that's going to be exciting to build up on. But I love the fact that we have our photo albums in this space now. Many of you know I used to keep them in our living room, because we used to love when family and friends come over to just open the photo albums and enjoy. And now this is the perfect place to have them. And then, that we can enjoy them. We can look at pictures. Digital pictures are great, but I just love real photos. I love photo albums, and I love sitting around and just enjoying a photo book. And so that's got a new home, you all may see here now. And then, of course, the light is not of a huge scale. It's the perfect size for this room, because it's a small room, so I didn't want to get anything that was too huge and that would overpower the space. Now, also with the photo albums, I do want to mention these here I shopped over the years from Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Every now and then I would find them in there, and I would grab them every time. The linen ones, I would grab them every time I saw one. So all of these are just years of searching Home Goods and Marshalls until I got my collection of photo albums, and I absolutely love them and love being able to have easy access to them. Now also, I wanted to keep our memorabilia in here, and that's where you see these binders, and they're photo binders that I get from Hobby Lobby, and they have all of our memorabilia, such as tickets from when we went to Paris, and vacations, and certificates that we got as a family, and all kinds of just memorabilia, those things that usually people stick in a box. They're now in these beautiful photo albums that we can enjoy. And so I wanted it really to be a place that we could come and just have quiet time, or just family time, and just a nice, relaxing little corner of the house for Mike and I. And we are really happy with how it turned out. And for our lifestyle now, this is really what we need the space to be. Now this is new. This little cat is new. I found it in Home Goods, and I love that it was the perfect bookend here. I thought it would be so cute. I saw it in Home Goods, and I said, you know what? That would be a cute bookend. So I had to go there. And then, of course, family photos. And I just picked up this beautiful marble frame from Marshalls. And then this one from Home Goods, which has that gray color in it. It's gray and silver. And I thought that was really pretty. And that's a picture of me, Mike, and our boys. And can you believe they are 30 now? They're 30 years old. And that bowl there is from actual At Home in the garden section. Now, my son, Christopher, when he was in high school, he made me this beautiful metal rose rose. And so I have it paired here with this bull, this metal bull that used to be my grandmother's. And so I just love having something he made for me next to something she gave me. So friends, that is the bookcase, and that is how we have our little library set up, and we absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed coming through the space with me and seeing how we transition this space from Mike's office, which he has an office up at my business office that he uses, and then he really didn't use the home office anymore, so it really works out that our home is now functioning more for our current lifestyle. So friends, I hope you all are doing great. If you have not subscribed to the At Home with Nikki channel, I would love to have you. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video, and this is Nikki saying goodbye.